Hey guys, this is Alex again, and welcome to a brand new season of Unboxed, the show where we basically unbox stuff that I get and talk about the games in a different way. You know, we don't just open games and stuff, we actually talk about them too. So, officially, the summer drought is over. In fact, supposedly today we were supposed to get 3 games, but GameStop didn't have it today, so I'll be getting Professor Layton and Diabolical box tomorrow. But they just recently did a midnight launch for 2 of the big games that's basically jump-starting this holiday season. And I did say that this is a brand new season of Unboxed because let's face it, there's not really a lot of games that have collector's editions or anything of that sort that come out on any other parts of the year other than the holiday season. You know, with the Prestige Edition coming out for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and of course DJ Hero, you know, the turntable and all that stuff, and of course, you know, Tony Hawk Ride. Those are the kind of things that you might want to expect from future episodes of Unboxed. Now, mind you, there's not going to be an episode of Unboxed every week, but maybe if I get certain games and stuff, I'll talk about them. So today, obviously, is, like I said, the end of the summer drought of games. July, I don't think, didn't really come out with too many games, at least that, you know, the mainstream population would actually like. But today, we're actually going to be talking about and opening 2 big games. The first one is this sucker right here that's basically covering my face. This is the PlayStation 3 Collector's Edition of Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, I have to say that the game is getting rave reviews all over the place, and we will review it on the review club when, you know, we finally finish the game. Magus has actually taken the really tough task of, you know, reviewing that game, so be sure to look forward to that within the next few weeks. And also, there's this little tiny beauty right here, which is Final Fantasy, or rather Dissidia Final Fantasy. And I'm going to show you what comes with this and Batman Arkham Asylum. So if you guys are ready for the new season of Unboxed, let's open these guys up. Okay, so here's Batman Arkham Asylum. And I know you guys wanted to open this up, but I wanted to really open up this one because this is apparently a lot of people have been saying this is actually a really good game, Final Fantasy Dissidia, or Dissidia Final Fantasy, however you may name it. And as of this recording, they've actually mentioned and said that there's actually a sequel coming out in Japan. Well, not really a sequel. It's very similar to the Final Fantasy VII International Edition. And I'm going to open this using a penny, which, you know, we've used before in Unboxed. And if you guys are new to Unboxed, we basically open stuff with very different tools every single time. If you guys missed the episode of Unboxed where I opened a game using a katana, well, you guys should check that out. So, in case you guys don't know, Final Fantasy Dissidia is a fighting game with RPG elements. Now, that's not, you know, something that, you know, that's new or anything. Other games have done it in the past as well, but this is the only game where you can kind of truly say that you can basically play as every single notable, well, not every single, but, you know, notable Final Fantasy characters from other games and the villains associated with them. And actually, to commemorate it, somehow Square Enix was not happy with the cover, so they gave you a alternate cover that you can actually use in the back and the front of the game. So, I mean, I guess it's a slipcase. That's really what it is. So, we open this up. Oops, there's actually stuff here, but that's okay. Okay, so there's actually also an additional cover here as well. So, if you look here, there's a third cover because of this. So that's really cool. So there's nothing really much else in this game except for you know, in this case except for the UMD, but one of the things that a lot of people were saying, like when this game was released in Japan, was Jekt was pretty overpowering, and I'm not really sure, like, you know, how that'll come into play. I haven't played the game yet. Magus already has it, of course. So, and here's basically a full color manual in your typical, like, Square Enix minimalist fare. You know, a lot of, you know, classy backgrounds and stuff, background art, and a lot of English, of course, because it's an English game, yay! And what is this? It says, like, there's some action figures based off of the Dissidia characters. Well, if you guys are interested in that, go check it out, I suppose. And it says here that the soundtrack is now available. And here, and in case you missed out, Final Fantasy Advent Children complete, not with the Final Fantasy 13 demo. But that's okay. So let's come to the nitty-gritty of this. And how the hell am I going to open this with just a penny? So this is the Batman Arkham Asylum Collector's Edition. And I've been waiting for this game for a long time, ever since last year, ever since they pushed it back. And I'm hoping that... So there's been a point of contention here whether or not the Batarang that comes in this is actually plastic or metal. But today, we will figure this out once and for all. Now, the main reason why I got the PlayStation 3 version is because it comes with the Joker challenge map that comes with the PlayStation 3 version. Now, a lot of 360 owners are like, oh, it's going to come to the 360. Why are you buying it there? What? I wanted it day one. I don't want to pay another $10 to do that. And I have, you know, a PlayStation 3. So, okay. So, you guys are probably not seeing this, but there's a Batman Arkham Asylum, you know, kind of logo here and stuff. And this opens this way. And can't see it really. But there's like this foam thing here. And here's the stand. And, this is very interesting. This is foam. Uh-oh. Is this really it? This looks really cheap. I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably like looking at it. This is all plastic, by the way. I'm holding it in its sides, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. This is it. This is very underwhelming. That's it. That's what you were paying for. Great. And it's very... scratched too. It's extremely scratched, actually. So, okay, that's not cool. And here is actually a, it's an Arkham Asylum journal. So, comes it with here. It's your typical binding, so it's not like, you know, hand-stitched or anything like that, but it has... you know, profiles for every single character in the game. I'm not going to flip through this all the way, but just know that it's colored here, and it's really awesome. It has this kind of, you know, faux leather binding to it, which you can kind of wrap together and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I think the main reason why this is actually scratched up is because I guess they wanted to make sure that it's kind of used, I guess, but I don't know. This is still really cheap feeling, if you know what I mean. So here's the strategy guide for it, ad for it, and oh look, it's the exclusive Joker and Scarecrow challenge map. Now 360 owners will get this as well. So let's see. It says here, what is this? Welcome to the Madhouse. I'll just laugh. This is actually the manual, I suppose, if you will, of this game. So, the challenge map for the Riddler, or rather, I'm sorry, Scarecrow is actually, it comes with only the first prints of the game, apparently. So, it even says here, play as the Joker in the PS3 version. This is actually a slipcase where you can actually, you know, hopefully open up. Here we go. It says Dr. P. Young. And here you go. Here's basically what you get with that slipcase. You basically have the disc one, which basically contains the game itself, and here's behind the scenes. Now, I'm personally a sucker for behind the scenes footage, so this is perfect for me. I love looking at all those like making ofs and stuff, and I'll give you guys a tip. If you guys want to be game designers, or you guys are aspiring to be game designers, go check it out, because you know, go check these things out, because you know, you may, you know, pass on the knowledge to another generation and stuff, you know, if you actually did that. And once again, I'm really disappointed with this Batarang, because you know, I know that this is supposed to be all looking used and whatnot, but pretty much plastic, and there's not really much here to speak of other than the fact that, ooh, haha, we got your $100 now. So let me just wrap this back here. So, but I hope you, nevertheless, you know, at least you guys know what you know, the rest of us got and stuff, and that's pretty much like all we have for this episode of Unboxed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, Let's see. So I'm getting Professor Layton tomorrow. By the time this recording actually posts, I'm probably picking it up. And of course, I have actually reserved Beatles Rock Band, just the disc version, and Dead Space Extraction and Scribblenauts. So I'll probably open that with you guys as well. So until next episode, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys later.